You're now tuned into Kofi's universe, since you're just sitting on Uranus. This is the #1 YouTube channel for hip-hop culture news, informed black social issues, song reaction videos, and even comedy. So be sure to like this post, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so right about now. Razzcast.
YouTube salute. Absol reacts to Kendrick Lamar leaving the TDE label. Let's talk about it. New to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Absol continues to promote his new album, Herbert. If you haven't checked it out and get a chance. And my review of Herbert is in the album review playlist. So he sat down with XXL magazine for a new interview. Among other things, the rapper was asked about the time when Kendrick Lamar announced that his Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers will be his final album through the TDE label. Well, you know, I always romanticize the idea of us staying together forever, he said, on how Kendrick Lamar leaving the label impacted his course. And I say this as Kendrick obviously being my brother, you know, I like how he put it. There's beauty in completion. And you know, I feel like he reached his space where he felt like he needed to embark on something else. I support him in whatever. He's incredible. He's an incredible artist, and I support it. I'm behind it 100%. Did you guys have a conversation about him leaving, or can you share any aspect of how that might have gone? He was asked. I feel like that kind of thing, it just kind of went unsaid just for the sake of making sure we remember the brotherhood first. That we're brothers first, and you know, he's still somebody that I can call on, and vice versa. And that's the most important thing versus us trying to get to the bottom of why he will start his own label or whatever have you. Our brotherhood is more important to me personally. The LA rapper also responded to question if lyricist is a lost art. I won't say that. Lost isn't the word. He said it's still a lot of us getting down, getting busy in terms of lyricism. In that respect, I'm just here to restore the feeling, to keep that the hip hop spirit, the essence of it, the root of it. I feel like that's my one of my purposes for sure, to remember how it started. Hip hop is among the youngest of genres. I feel like an obligation to keep paying homage to the pioneers before me, keeping that vein of hip hop. So if you want to check out the full interview, go over to XXL magazine website when you get a chance. But how do I feel about, you know, what he said about Kendrick Lamar leaving TDE? That was nice. And he said that, like he said, he cares about the brotherhood more than anything. Should care about the brotherhood as far as anybody when you in business. Kendrick can do nothing to hurt him or disrespect him or J Rock or Schoolboy Q. That was more like a business venture. Like, this is, hey, we brothers, we're gonna always be tight, but I'm just making some money somewhere else and I'm doing something to expand my brand. I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but I've said this before. That's like Michael Jackson staying with the Jackson Five. Like he said, those are my brothers. They gonna always be my brothers, but nigga, I gotta go over here and do this. You see what I'm saying? Like, it had nothing to do with, oh, F y'all, I'm gone. No, it wasn't no beef. You know, if he has a situation with Punch, that's one thing. That's between them, but it had nothing to do with Absol or Q or J. You see what I'm saying? That was between, you know, like, no, I just want to, you know, move on to the next level. And I mean, Kendrick has reached his pinnacle at TDE. It was time to say, all right, thank you for the lesson, thank you for the blessing. Next chapter. That's all it is. If Absol continues to stay with TDE, ain't nothing wrong with that. He can do that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. We've seen this so many times in hip hop that sometimes people just branch off and just go do their own thing. You know, it ain't nothing wrong if you go branch off and do your own thing. We seen Eric Sermon, him and Paris Smith was having, you know, difficulties as far as like when it came to like the business side of EPMD, and their ideologies wasn't, you know, um coming together. Okay, he went to go solo. Prodigy always still had love for Havoc, but Prodigy said, I'm about to just go do more of a solo thing. You see what I'm saying? Ghostface always represented Wu-Tang Clan, but he just said, well, you know what? I'm just gonna do more my solo shit, which they was doing anyway though when they first came out. It was started off as a group, but it was still solo artists, you know, always. Sean Price. He did the same thing. He still was representing, Duck Down, Boot Camp, Click and them, but Sean Price like, I gotta expand. I gotta expand. I love my brother Rock, but I'm gonna expand. It happens. Got nothing to do with saying he do not hate nobody over there. If he would have stayed at TDE, now what? Like, would everybody be happy? This happens all the time. You're gonna always see this in hip hop. You're gonna always see this in anything, sports. You're gonna see this in families. Your son or daughter might go away to college. They might stay in that damn state. They might not ever come back except for the holidays or something. So that happened. That's life. So people can't take it personal when somebody wants to go on to the next level in their life. Kendrick is embarking on a new journey. Think about it. His new PG Lang, that's beautiful for him to do that. And he got Baby Keem over there, and he got some other artists over there. So that's cool. He gets to be his own CEO. He gets to make sure that he overlooks their projects. Not to say he wasn't helping out at TDE, but he gets to really be his own CEO, his own boss. Just like Rick Ross. Rick Ross came in with Jay-Z Def Jam. Okay, now he has his MMG. He would have the Meek Mill, Wale, Gunplay. You see what I'm saying? Everybody goes to this. Nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You expand. You're supposed to expand. If you don't expand, something's wrong then. I feel like you ain't gonna never reach where you're supposed to reach. And even if you don't reach, you're supposed to try. Why not? You got that God-given ability to do that. Post your comments below. Post smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.